Hi, Sergey. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so excited to have you in the spotlight. And to start off, could you kindly introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your background and the company you lead?
Hi, thank you for having me here. And me and Yasin, we will talk definitely about what we do. So, my name is Sergey Guzev. I'm a CEO of ProExpo LV. We are a local company here in Nevada, and we provide a lot of services. And I will tell about it a bit later. But my experience, I did events for 20 years, more than 20 years, all over the world. Mostly, it was focused in Europe, in Dubai, other countries, so Russia, Ukraine, Belarus. And I did a huge trade show, big corporate events. And so right now I bring all this experience to Las Vegas, and we can be very useful for you. Yes, and please.
Yeah, my name is Yasin. I am fairly new to this company. However, I am currently managing all sales and all marketing initiatives for the various products that we're bringing out to the market here. We have noticed that in Las Vegas that there has been a sort of what's the word for it? A precognitive, like kind of just a the people haven't been doing shows the right way, right? It's Las Vegas, and they've just been in a boring format for what Las Vegas should really be. And so we're here to take shows to the next level in all categories, whether that be hosting our own shows or be helping assist other people with the various trade shows and expos that are already going on in Las Vegas.
Connie?
Perfect. That is so informative. So, just to start off, a quick question from my end. Uh, how did you come about this? Where did you find the hole or disconnect in the system that brought this company about specifically?
So I will try to answer this question. First, our business consists of two things. First part of our business, we have a local show. It's a consumer expo, and it will give to companies opportunity to be present in front of local people. And we have a very exact niche, to be honest. So we work with the senior people here, and there are 850,000 of seniors here locally in Las Vegas Valley. So we have direct access. And when people ask me, I have my own market, my own seniors here locally. So if anybody's business interested in this audience, we're happy to provide you help. And the second department, which I brought with my international experience to this company, is a trade show services. So just imagine, and you exactly know what is Las Vegas mean for people who are outside of US. You come here, you heard about this city 1 million times. There are 24,000 events here locally in Las Vegas during the year. So, and you come here, you want be successful, you want be safe, and this is what we provide. So first, we can help you with your booth. You need to build the amazing booth, we can do it. You need simple, we can do it. You need high tech with a lot of multimedia on it, with additional reality, with anything, we can do it because I work with a lot of companies, and I can provide you a great portfolio for your future booths. So the second, you come here, you bring your delegation, it's 100 people, 5 people, doesn't matter, but it's Las Vegas, and you need to meet this city, you need to understand what's going on. You need to unite your people after the trade show here locally. That's where we can support you. That's why we do corporate events. It could be networking or other. So if somebody invited you to trade show and you don't want to spend money on coming here, we can provide you stuff. We have high quality exhibitors here locally in Las Vegas for any type of businesses, any type of categories of business, and we can educate them exactly for your business. Could be a technical guy, or it could be just a simple somebody who will interact. And for example, from CES, a lot of people whom we helped, they brought home boxes of contacts, so because our people, it's not students. You don't need to try to find cheap students. You need to invite us and we will do everything for you. Another small things you can maybe need. So, and I think it's like a starter for building relations. You come here locally to Las Vegas, you can order everything from Amazon. So guys, please send it to our office and we will bring to your expo. So you will be safe. We can storage something for you. So you need some equipment for expo. For example, recently we had a contract with China company. They rented several TVs. It could be simple, but we decide this question for you too. There is no question which we cannot decide.
Yeah, hotel shipping fees are often very, very expensive in Las Vegas, and everything and anything that's on the strip, as well as there's events on the strip, is going to be super expensive. But we have the ability to ship and receive and store everything, as well as set it up for you at our own office if you're going to any local trade shows. For example, like CES, like he mentioned, one of the biggest electronic shows in the entire world. We were able to support multiple companies at once and able to have them succeed, and many of them didn't even come from their home country and still got the results that they wanted. And of course, it's much, much cheaper. You don't have to pay for the flight to come in. You don't have to pay for anything. You just had to have a couple meetings with us, explain us what we do, and we'll present you and represent you to your standard. And like you said, also, we can do corporate events afterwards, networking breakfasts, everything events wise. He's been in events for years. Company's been around for years, and we're able to do everything locally and smoothly without a large investment of cost.
About the trade shows, I want to mention three important things. What's going on here? So startups come here from all over the world for three reasons only. First is to show the existing investors that they're big enough to be able to attend international show in Las Vegas. Doesn't matter which area of the interest. So it's first like a brand awareness. The second, all companies trying to find investors or companies or like partners here to work with. So, but to be honest, until they have sale here in Las Vegas, on local market and in the United States market, it's, I think, useless to talk with investors because you have to have at least one penny here, customer paid for your services to prove American investors that they can invest in you. And you have a revenue. It's okay at your country, but how can you prove to investors that this system will work in US too? That's why our consumer expo is a great way, direct access to local customers, and here we also can use our experience. We will provide you a table, we will provide you staff, we will try to sell your services, try to get subscription for your software or hardware. This is your access. You will have revenue, you will have traction here locally in Nevada, and it could be a great start for your business. You can then go to investors and say, hey, we did this success in Nevada already. Look, there are 5,000 customers who bought our services, American customers. So they paid with American dollars for your products. And you can show it to them, to investors, and you can say, that's why American market needed. It's very important. I built my own startup. I had a huge revenue in Europe on my startup. And when I brought it here to United States market, I had two no. First, they told it's too complicated. And then they told there is no local traction. It means nobody is interested in it. And we can support. I have a huge experience in startup building. I understand all you need, and we can support you with a solution here locally.
Wow, thank you for bringing that up, actually. One of the points we also stress is how difficult it is to breach the US market when you don't have recognition, when you don't have a trusted US presence. It's almost impossible. So that service is very integral for a company trying to get into the US. And speaking of, how long would the process take from the first inquiry up to representation?
To be honest, depends on what type of service you need. For example, for CES, company contacted us on January 4th and say, hey guys, we need a couple more people on the expo, please provide us. And okay, not problem, so it was 2 days before CES. For other services, of course, we need more time. So we have our shows here locally, if we say about the service for startup, each month starting from March, so and they can join us whenever they're ready, so how it's usually organized. So first you tell us about your product, then we find somebody who represent you, who align with your vision, who align with your vision, how this guy must look like at your booth. Then, for example, if it's software, we are trying to understand how it works. Then, so it's needed some time to start it, but it's very short period of time. And we study with you, we understand. After first show, I promise our staff will understand everything about your solution, for market. And then, for example, if you sell something and you need to receive money, we file agreement with you, so everything is transparent. We want everything be on the paper, just to be honest with all our partners. And what I can show you reviews from other companies who worked with us. For example, we're always trying to give more than people ask because we understand your needs from inside. About the booth building, it's better to start today for next CES, to be honest, because it takes some time to prepare, to build, to design, and something like this. About your corporate events, when you come here in January and you start trying to book a place, a venue for your corporate events in December, it's always busy, it's always a great schedule. So if you start earlier, we will sign contract, we will go through legal procedures, and we can find the best, the cheapest, the most available solution for you. So
yeah, the easiest way to essentially is just to always have one preliminary meeting, just at least one meeting. We'll figure out what your goals are, what you're looking for, and then we'll give you a timeline right then and there, based on what we've heard from you, essentially. Like you said, it could be a year out or it could be a couple days out, especially if it's something simple like staffing. Booth design is obviously much more complicated and there's a lot more going on. And if you're just coming to our shows, usually it's a quick meeting. We figure out what it is that if you guys are a good fit and which shows are the best fits for you. And then it's usually not too many meetings, especially if it's something much more simpler. But of course, we want to make sure we get it right. And so that's why we want to be more personal than some of these other companies out here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that at the end you will think that we worked with your company since beginning, because you will start to feel us like your partners, even not like employees. That's what our customers usually feel, because we're trying to find the best solution. I don't know, you forgot to print two t-shirts and no local market. Okay, here you are, 2 hours, it's ready. No charge, because we earn money at another way, and we just, when we give this type of order to our partners, we support their business, we support your business. So we understand our value. You need, I don't know, to pick up something before because your flight is late. Call us, because we are trusted partner here. So we never say no, because we say we see a value in building relations first, and then I think that we can earn money together. For me, friendship is not make me cheaper. For me, friendship is let's earn together. And what we do, we build relations with people all over the world because we understand the value behind it.
That is quite reassuring and very insightful. And thank you so much. We really appreciate you taking the time to share this perspective and experience today. And before we wrap up, how can people best reach you aside from the phone number? Do you have an email address?
Yes,
And
of
is it
course.
on the website?
First of all, it's website. This company exists in Las Vegas for 27 years. So, and this is the best proof, of what we can share with people. They can reach us through our website. It's ProExpo LV, and it sounds, like something you really need here locally in Las Vegas. And here's our contacts, so you go to our website, you can send us email, you can call us whenever it's comfortable, you can fill and send us a form. You can contact us through Instagram, through Facebook, we're everywhere, And this year we grow our team, so a lot of additional services could be provided.
Yeah, and the easiest way is always either go to the contact page on the website or just info@proexpolv.com is our email, and then we'll all get it and we'll be responding within a couple of hours.
There we have it, a very convenient way to reach out to you. And you have all three forms on your website. Once again, thank you for your time and hope you have a lovely day going forward.
You as well.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much,
much.
Connie. Thank you, and thank you for your help.